Right, Shalom, I'm giving all praise unto Yahweh Shai Korash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone and the honest brothers, they be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And the brother everybody are coming out here to give you this truth for the grace and mercy of Yahweh. Korash. Giving all praise unto Yahweh Shai Korash. Right, so I'm going to title this video, Is America Great Yet? It's kind of like a comical type of approach to this topic of Jeremiah, the first chapter, where the scripture speaks about, I believe it's this scripture. If it's not this scripture, I'll quote it. We would have healed Babylon, but Babylon is not healed. And I think it's either this chapter or the next chapter. But yeah, man, you had all of this talk about making Babylon great again, making America great again. The Magagites, the maggots, all right, they was filled with the hope, with the copium, thinking that Trump's gonna come in there, he's gonna give them good jobs, they're gonna come in, he's gonna come in there, they're gonna have a low mortgage payment, they're gonna get that good food again, that's good cheap food again, they're gonna get all that Temu goodness, Prime forever. They thought they was gonna get all of these goodies, but in actuality, what's happening is that it's got worse. Okay, you got a lot of these maggots, these Magagites, right? Followers of the MAGA mantra that are now losing jobs, losing financial and social security and all of these kind of things. Maybe social security is not the best word to use because that means something else, but you know, their upward mobility, social upward mobility, they've lost it underneath Trump. So again, I got to pose the question, is America great yet? Is America great yet? And when is it gonna become great? So what you got to come to the understanding and conclusion of is, what you're witnessing is what's known as CTD, circling the drain. All right, you haven't gone down yet, but you're circling the drain. And as you're circling the drain, every time you go around, you go down further. And you go around again and you go down further until finally, right, the proverbial SHIT is flushed away. It's gone. You ain't going to see it anymore. It ain't ever going to be seen again. And it's done. And that's what we're at right now with Babylon, and consequently the rest of the world. We're seeing that right now. We're seeing the downfall of an empire. We're seeing the fall of the modern day Roman Empire. And we read about the elites, the secret council, the wicked within the scriptures, how they believe that they're gonna rise up as the proverbial phoenix out of this particular predicament. And in actuality, what the Most High has put within their mind and within their spirit to do is to destroy their own empire, not to rise again. Does not the scripture say how that Esau was going to be chased away as the vision of a night, which means a dream? You know, you have a nightmare from seven years ago. You don't remember a nightmare from 7 years ago, unless it was really vivid. Certainly not 10 years ago. Okay, you don't remember these things. It's going to be, the eye which have seen him shall see him no more. So this empire, the way it's structured, the philosophies here, the philosophies of a serpent, a liar, a deviant, they're going to be forgotten about. They're going to be a thing of the past. And you're going to tell your children within the kingdom, remember there was a time, not even remember, there was a time when a guy with no pigment ruled the earth. And your children are going to look at you like you know, you got kids believe anything, right? Gullible. You be telling them all kind of crazy stories, you know, to be entertaining to the children, you know? Maybe you have a power cut, or you have some type of situation where you got to entertain the kids, or bedtime stories and all of that. And you be telling them stories, man. They'll be looking at dad. You know, man, dad, you crazy, man. You mean a guy with no pigment ruled the world and he put poison within the water? What's that all about, man? You crazy, dad. But it's true. We're living in a nightmare. Okay, we're living in a nightmare. And much like how it's a nightmare, much like how it's a thing within the future, it's going to be so absurd. The circumstances that we're going through are going to be so absurd that the inhabitants of the kingdom are not going to believe it. Those that are born in the kingdom are not going to believe it. It's much like how it is like that. It's going to be the same way forgotten about. That's so beautiful. That's what's so beautiful about this thing, man. In the same manner as it is, okay, outrageous, is as quickly as it's going to be forgotten about. And that's a beautiful thing, man. We look forward to that. We look forward to the downfall of Esau and his empire, man. We look and laugh at these guys out here like that just really thought that this thing was going to continue. It's just going to have cheap food forever, like $10 pizza. You just thought that was going to continue. You just thought you was going to have a cheap lifestyle. Vegetables shall be so good, cheap upon the face of the earth, they shall think themselves to be in good case. That's how the scripture goes, right? They really thought that this was going to be the case forever and ever, but nah, man. The Most High ain't gonna do that, man. The Most High remembers the children of Israel. The Most High remembers the children of Israel. Okay? The Most High remembers the children of Israel, and as a direct result of that, the Most High is gonna make a move on Esau, because who's touched the anointed of his people? These heathens, but principally the red Hebrew Edomite, the Magagites. Okay, that type of a spirit, that spirit of Edomite superiority, that thing of everybody's underneath us. That's what caused a lot of harm to the children of Israel, man. But that's gonna be put out. So again, I pose the question: when is America gonna be great again? And the simple answer is this: she's fallen. Okay, she's fallen and shall not rise again. How does the scripture goes? She shall be swept with a besom of destruction. Man, take balm for her, right? So that she may be healed, but she ain't gonna be healed. Take all kind of quantitative easing, all kind of what's this guy doing? Tariffs. like anybody wants to do trade with Babylon anymore. Let's do tariffs. Which, you know, let me be real about it. America's still one of the biggest markets out there. So yeah, it's gonna be trade, but people are looking for ways out of that. Okay, many countries are looking for ways out of having to deal with Babylon, which is America. Many countries are looking for ways out of having to deal with Babylon, which is America. So yeah, we just look towards the future and the establishment of the throne of Yahweh Shai. That's what we look forward to. We look forward to the establishment of the throne of Yahweh Shai and this downfall, this waste man kingdom. Anyways, with that, I'm going to say, praise unto Yahweh Shai, double honors unto the apostles, a great millstone, and the honest brothers to be pushing this truth in sincerity. I'll see you on the next one. Shalom.